A special event is happening this weekend in Hollywood. Actors and authors are coming together to do readings to commemorate the 50th anniversary of the Vietnam War. Actor Bill Pullman is taking part in the event. He's joining us now in studio to talk about it. I can't believe it's been 50 years.
50? I know.
It's hard to realize that and look back.
Yeah. I think there was a long period where you didn't want to think about Vietnam that much, but now we're coming back and really owning it. So this is, important thing. It's not Veteran Day, it's not Memorial Day, but it is something to commemorate.
And this is happening March 18th.
Yep, on Saturday.
In Their Words, the Word Theater, bringing together a star-studded group. Tell us about the event and who will be there.
Well, this is a chance to hear some of the best writing that came out of American writers in the last 50 years. Tim O'Brien, Tobias Wolff, Richard Bausch. These are wrote some short stories that are really powerful. And we have great actors, John Savage and Jason George and Griffin Dunn and Tony Tux, who's in the SEAL team thing, CBS thing, and it's a chance to really, to honor this kind of tradition, hear the simple stories, and I think it's a very transformative night and a chance for people to get really moved.
Well, so many names, as you just mentioned, going to participate in this. You've done a lot in terms of activism with the veterans community and bringing people together to talk about some of these stories. Your grandfather or your father was in World War II?
Yeah, my father.
Your father?
Yeah.
You don't look that old. I was thinking maybe it was his grandfather.
I know. Well, things move along, and he was in the Navy, and now I've been involved there. I was 1 year short of going to Vietnam.
Wow.
So, it's nice to think I was young, too young.
Yeah.
His service was important to us, and I think I have two sons, and you think it's been fortunate that they haven't had to get into the line of fire.
Yeah, right.
But there's those who have, and we're very important to what.
Well, when you talk about World War II, I mean, the greatest generation, right? And the stories and the impact. And sometimes I wonder if the younger generation realizes the amount of sacrifice. When you do say Vietnam was 50 years ago, there's a whole generation of people who haven't been impacted by having to serve and go to war, and wouldn't know what a draft even is. Yeah,
the volunteer army now, and so many people who are in that military have come out of families where it's been a tradition, and you realize that their service has been over, a century.
Well, you said you have two sons, and speaking of the military, your son Lewis was in the movie Maverick, and he plays one of the fighter pilots in the movie. I mean, is he following in Dad's footsteps?
Well, I can't believe that he's really gotten some wonderful opportunities to work with interesting people, and that movie was very important to everybody involved, and they're very close to each other, and it was I don't always watch the Oscars, but we watched this one because Lewis was on the red carpet and with his friends, and it was
his friends were his co-stars.
His friends were his co-stars, yeah, the Flyboys, and so they and to hear their perspective on it and to hear his perspective on it was, there's no warning anybody about what it's like to be at those award shows.
Well, you would know.
It's a crazy thing, and you always wake up the next day going, why did I say that? Or, geez, I wish they wouldn't ask me that. Or, why didn't they say, or who was that again? I wish I knew who it was, and their name didn't come to me.
Right.
All that stuff.
We all have those moments, don't we? Yeah. Can't beat yourself up about that. If people have seen the movie too, obviously we're part of the Paramount family, but Maverick, he plays Bob, who is one of my favorite characters in the movie because he's just so quiet. He's such a Bob.
Yeah. Yep.
Were you proud of him? That you're really, like, wow, you nailed that.
We didn't get it right out. I was working in New York City at the time, and my wife and I said, we gotta see it. It had already opened, and we went to a matinee, and then we came out, and we were still, vibrating from the movie and following people out. And the first thing we heard was somebody say, I like that guy, Bob. And oh man, he has too short time on screen, but it's memorable.
Oh, it's impactful. Yeah, for sure. sure. I love that. That must have been such a moment for you to hear, too.
Did somebody set this up? I mean, this is like two parents coming out and having somebody compliment their son.
Perfect. I think it's divine. Really quickly before you go, you have been in so many amazing movies yourself. I think a lot of people would love you to run for president after that speech in Independence Day, like throughout the other candidates. But just to name a few, Spaceballs, Casper, While You Were Sleeping, Sleepless in Seattle. Do you have any of them your absolute favorite that you did?
Well, you know, they're all so memorable, and so lucky to have them all. And yeah, there is something about, especially I've got my hair long for work, you know, now, and I think, oh, what if we had a president who looked like this? That'd be cool.
That would be cool. I like that.
Maybe that's the next movie.
I like it. All right, somebody start writing up the script.
Yeah.
Bill Pullman, thank you for being here. We appreciate it. Thank you for all you're doing, too, with the veterans community. More information on Bill Pullman and this weekend's event, check out our website. It's really easy, kcalnews.com. Click Scene on TV.